Man, this guy's taking a beating. Man. Die! Yes! What's up, castaways? This is KJ48, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for Stranded Deep. This is going to be Season 8. We are no longer on Experimental. We are now on the proper 0.28 branch, I guess you call it. The stable branch, as they like to say. I was going to, like, this actually happened a couple days ago, this update, but I actually held off because there was a really, kind of what I would consider a major bug where you couldn't skin boars. And because you can't skin boars, you might have trouble getting leather. So I figured I would wait. I'd give it a couple days for the update. And so I have been starting over quite a bit. And I got to tell you, you know, I'm used to starting over in these games. I mean, you know, these are early access games. I know I'm going to be starting over a lot. But even I am getting, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not mad, not angry, not impatient. Tired? I don't know. I don't want to start over anymore. So this is cool, though, because this is the stable branch, and I don't think we're going to see a major update for another month or two, probably. I don't really know. I don't keep up with the updates on this game like I do at 7 Days to Die, so I can't definitively say, or I can't give a really, you know, informed opinion, I guess. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a little while to actually make a world here and maybe get something done, because I don't feel like I've gotten a lot done recently. So either way, here we are, new world. It's going to be great. I actually got a nice seed. You know what? I don't remember the seed. I'll have to look up the seed and give it to you guys in case you want to play along. And let's get started here. If you guys end up enjoying the video, please remember to give it a like. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. So let's get started with the quest line. We want to open up our quest journal here, or not our quest journal, but our crafting thingy-mabob. And now we want to make a stone tool. So stone tools are just 2 stones. And we got a stone tool. Remember, the stuff does not drop on the ground anymore. It actually goes in your inventory. Thank God. That is really nice. They want us to make a knife now, so we're going to have to make some lashings. So let's go over here and get these yucca trees. I was reading on the forums that there was a problem with the yucca trees. They weren't, like, people were going like 3 islands before they found a yucca tree, and there wasn't a lot of lashings to go around because they were having trouble finding yucca trees. But here I am, blessed as I am, my first island, and I've got 2 yucca trees right next to each other. So that is pretty cool. Remember, guys, you can craft stuff that's on the ground. So when you break up these yucca trees, you know, you got that, what is it, fibrous? You got the fibrous stuff all over the ground, just leave it there, you know? And then you could just make some lashings with the stuff on the ground. There we go, 3 lashings. All right, so we got enough lashings, so let's go ahead and make our first refined knife. That is awesome. We got a refined knife. Now let's go ahead and make a campfire. Does it matter where we make the campfire? Eh, not really. Let's go ahead and make a campfire. That's under structures, and we're going to... That's a fire pit, basically. No, it isn't. It's a campfire. A campfire is made out of wood. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make that right there. Then we're going to have to craft some kindling. Kindling is how you start the fire. So where we looking at here? That's under tools. Kindling is... I don't know what kindling is. It's just wood, right? I haven't made any in a while. So we got to go pick up a couple pieces of wood. So I think what we're going to make before the kindling is we're going to go ahead and make ourselves an axe, because I think that's more important, to be perfectly honest. Once we have the axe, we can cut down more trees. Because right now we're stuck, like, looking around just for sticks on the ground. There's no sticks on the ground. Like, there's not a lot of sticks. Where are the sticks? I'm not seeing any. So what we need is we need an axe so we can start cutting down trees. That's what we really need. They should have had us made the frickin' axe before the fire. Oh yeah, that's right. We could take these little trees down. I forgot. These little trees right here, I'll give you a couple sticks. Not as much as the big trees, but it's, you know, it's not so bad. Oh, look at that. That's actually not a bad amount of trees. All right, so now we need more stone for the crude axe. So let's see if we can find another piece of stone lying around. I didn't see a lot of stone on this island. Well, as it turned out, the reason there's no more stone on this island is because I had it all in my inventory. I just didn't notice. So let's go ahead and make the stone tool. And then we're going to take that and make the crude axe with it. We need 2 stone tools. So let's go ahead and make 2 of those. And let's get ourselves a stick. I saw some sticks over here on the ground. I left them there, but you know what? Let's pick them up and take them with us. I was just going to craft here, but now let's take them. Alright, so let's go ahead and make ourselves a crude axe. I think they should be making you... I think they should be having you make the crude axe a lot earlier than that. You know what? While it's daytime, I think we're going to actually check out this wreck over here. Actually, no, you know what I'm going to do first and foremost? Number 1 priority, forget their quest line. It's not a good quest line. I'm gonna go to make the solar still. We should be making this like right away. I'm gonna make it up here so when high tide comes in, it's not an issue. And that looks pretty good right there. Yeah, I mean, like the solar still should be a main thing. Like, you know, if you have the tarp is everywhere, so there's no reason to hoard the tarp, you know? And then I'm going to go over here. Now, I wouldn't suggest new players go digging through wrecks this early in the game. This is something I'm just kind of doing to make this a little different from my last Let's Play. Also, I really want to get that leather because I'd like to start mining if I can. And you can find leather in wrecks. It's also going to give me at least one container right here, which is pretty cool. Help me carry stuff around better. Oh, and we've already got a shark in the area. I heard him, but I don't see him. Alright, I'm going to ignore him. Oh, God. So this is a really stupid idea. And the reason it's a stupid idea is because I have not saved the game yet. Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here. You know what? This was a really stupid idea. And I'm already bit now and hurt. And I have no way to, like, stop my bleeding. Actually, am I bleeding? I might not be. Let's take a look at our hit points. We're not bleeding. Oh, he barely took any... Never mind. He barely touched us. Usually when you get bit by a shark, you're going to be bleeding and then you're going to need a bandage, but he barely touched us. Alright, well, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop this here. We didn't get the leather we wanted, but we did get a box. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and craft some kindling like the game is telling me to. Because crafting kindling never got anyone's ass bit by a shark, right? So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so kindling is... hold on, you really want me to light the fire, huh? Okay. Well, it wants me to light the fire because it wants to teach new players how to do the fire. There is no reason to be lighting a fire right now. Although they're probably going to have me kill a crab and then slice it up and put it on the fire. So I believe that's the next part of the quest. Let's see what we got here. This should be lighting any second now. There we go. Alright. Kill a crab. Okay. Alright, so they want me to kill a crab. I could easily kill a crab with the knife. But I think I want to kill it with the spear. Because it's so much more fun to kill a crab with a spear. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we do is, now that we got the crab, go ahead and drop him. He's not going anywhere. He's dead as Dillinger. And then we're going to go ahead and cut him up. And it looks like you cut your own stomach open. I don't know what they thought about that, but, you know, I find it pretty comical. It never ceases to make me laugh. And then we're going to come on over here to our fire. And what you do if you want to cook something is you simply just drag it over the fire. You drop it with Q, and you hold down right click, and then you kind of put it over the fire. And if you put it directly over the fire, it should stay there. Oh, my depth perception was off. If you put it right over the fire, it'll stay there if you do it properly. There we go. And we're just going to wait for that to cook. So let's go ahead and get a coconut because we need to knife a coconut. Don't go. You can climb up trees if you want. I don't suggest you go climbing up trees. I suggest you get a spear, hold down the right mouse button to aim, and then press the left mouse button to throw the spear. And that's how you get your coconuts. Much, much safer. Believe me, I've fallen out of trees before, and it is not fun. So once you get a coconut, you're going to take your knife, and you're going to open that sucker before it falls into the water. And you're going to grab it. Now, when you first open up the coconut, it does have water inside of it, or coconut juice. Coconut milk, I think is what they call it. It'll give you diarrhea, but that's not really of a concern in this game. And you can go ahead and drink out of it. Then once you've done that, you could break the coconut open, or you can save it. Because if you're... Oh, here, I'll show you. So now you have an empty drinkable coconut because you drank the coconut milk out. If you come over to your water still, hold down the E key, it puts water in there. A lot of people on the forums have been upset that there's no more buckets in the game. When I first realized there's no more buckets in the game, I was upset too. But you can use coconuts until you can get a better container. There is a better container later, but you're going to have to make it. Alright, so now what? Okay, craft a shelter. Okay. Alright guys, so we got 1 lashing, 4 palm fronds, and a bunch of sticks. The palm fronds, I know I didn't get them for you on camera because, you know, it's kind of boring, but basically I just cut down a tree, and when you cut the top of the tree, you get a bunch of palm fronds. So we're going to go ahead and make our first shelter here. And I guess I can make it right here. Come on. Yeah, that works. Alright, so this is where you can save the game, people. Alright, so now we got a shelter. I believe that is the last thing on the quest list. And it is starting to get dark, so... oh, no, we want to make a hammer. Okay. Do we really want to make a hammer? You know, I don't really... This isn't going to be my main base, so I don't think I want to make a hammer. I'm going to skip that part of the quest line. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to head out to that island over there, and we'll see what adventure waits for me. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, it's morning time. Pretty nice morning. Got my stats all filled up. I've got my inventory loaded, and we are going to head out to another island. Alright, I'm not really sure which one I want to go to. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. I'll just go to the closest one I can see, which is that one right there. So let's go ahead and hop in this raft. I think what I'm going to do is, I think when we get to the next island, I'm just going to go ahead and make a small raft, like a player-built raft. Because even the player-built raft is better than this one. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make the raft just a one-piece raft, and I'm just going to make it out of sticks and make it as, you know, rudimentary as possible. But I want that raft up sooner rather than later because it's so much better than this one. And then what I'll do is when I work on my ultimate raft, I'll make that separately. So, all right, guys, I'll see you at the island. This looks like a pretty decent island. It looks like it's got at least one wreck up on the shore, which is always good. The more wrecks on the shore, the better. If a wreck is on a shore, that means you can loot it without any interference from Toothy McGrins, or, you know, that's my name for the shark, the tiger shark. Well, all the sharks, they're all Toothy McGrins. That's why the sharks don't like me, you know, because I call them all the same name. I mean, I would piss anybody off, you know. Imagine if everyone, like, out in there, my name's Jim. Imagine if everyone out in real life called you guys all Jim. You know, you'd be pissed off. So I guess I can understand the sharks being pissed off. Unfortunately, it's not my problem. I'm not worried about their feelings. I mean, there's a lot of wrecks around here. So there's a few criteria for me to live on an island. It depends on if there's snakes on the island, if there is yucca plants on the island, if there is boars on the island. All these things come into play. So let's come right around here. Let's just immediately drop everything we have right here. And I will look around on the island for the time being. I will not go into the water unless I get a shark. I'm sorry, I won't go into the water unless I get, well, shark proof. That's basically get a place for me to spawn in case a shark eats my face off. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what we got here. All right, and a hammer. That's awesome. Now we don't have to make one. Oh, 2 leather. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. That is so sweet. You know what I'd like to find? Barrels. If I could find barrels, I could make the first part of my raft without having to worry about, like, you know, building 2 different rafts, which would be nice. So let's see. I really want a boar. I really want for there to be a boar on this island. That would be really nice. And obviously, yucca tree is a must. At least one. If you don't have a yucca tree on your island, then oh, there's the boar. All right, that's one checklist. If we find a yucca tree, then I think I'm sold on this island. Oh no, I don't see any yucca trees. Ah, that's a bummer. That's a gosh darn shame. So this is what people were talking about, the fact that there's, like, a lot of islands that yucca trees. Now, I've only been on 2 islands. One had them and one didn't. So I'm not saying a lot of them don't, but it's got a boar on this island. This island would have been perfect. Would have been perfect. All right, guys, I went ahead and made myself a little shelter here. So we're going to go ahead and save. And I'm trying to think if I want to set up a... Nah, never mind. I'm debating whether I want to set up a solar still on every island I come across. It's probably not a bad idea. Because, like, I always find tarps. So, machete. Nothing else to loot over here? Okay, I guess not. So the machete's an interesting find. I didn't find one all the last 2 seasons. By the way, because I didn't start over last season, I didn't have the rocks on my island, some mineable rocks, but now I do, which is really, really cool. Alright, let's come on over here and save. Let's go ahead and drop this off. And save. And let's go check out that wreck over there. Actually, I probably don't even need my raft for this. I'm debating whether I want to make that crappy old raft out of sticks. Especially considering lashings seem to be in short supply. Or they will be eventually. Oh, a compass. That is a nice find right there. That compass is actually a really nice find. Do I want to stay here for the night, or do I want to get to another island before darkness? I think I want to get to another island before darkness. Alright, guys, we're coming up on a new island here. It looks like we got one of those red container thingies on it, which is pretty interesting. You can break the walls and I think the doors off those things and build with them. Or at least you used to be able to. I don't know if you can anymore, but alright, let's hop off here. Let's drop off all of our stuff. And let's take a look around. Again, we're looking for a boar. And we are looking for a yucca tree. And if this is another island without a yucca tree, I'm going to be really worried because I think I might have just gotten lucky with my noob island. Nope, there's one. Okay, good. If I find a boar, then this is where I'm staying. Come on, boar. I'll probably stay here anyway, actually. But the boar would be nice. Okay, do you get leather from sharks when you kill sharks? That's what I gotta find out. No boar. That's alright. That's alright. We got 2 yucca trees. And that is all I needed to see. Alright, and this looks like a pretty good spot to build. Alright, so first things first, we need to get ourselves a shelter here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a shelter. We're going to cut down this tree right here. And yeah, this is gonna be our home island. I mean, maybe it doesn't have the greatest view, but it's okay. I mean, it's got the yucca trees. It's a solid island. It does have some good spots to build. You know, the spots to build don't look like they have, like, that much stuff in the way. Whenever you're looking for a good spot to build, the main thing you want is stuff not to be in the way. Alright, so, let's go ahead and make ourselves a shelter now that we have the... You know what, I should probably knock these... whatever, who cares. We'll put the shelter up in here. This looks like a pretty good spot for it. And we're going to need some lashings. I did put the lashings inside one of these crates. I was really lucky to get those, to get that leather. Again, I gotta find out about the shark. And now that I know how to kill sharks, it does eat up a lot of wood to kill sharks. But hey, man, you know, it's worth it. You know, you kill a shark, get a bunch of leather. It's pretty cool. Right, so we're gonna put that right there. Let's go ahead and save. All right, guys, it is a lovely, lovely morning. Let's get some work done. First thing we're gonna do is save. I went ahead and made a bunch of spears overnight. I also got some more rocks. We're gonna go ahead and make a couple of stone tools. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a bunch of spears. I'm going to go out looking for clay. Anytime you go underwater looking for clay, you're gonna have to deal with sharks pretty much like on the reg. It's gonna be a problem. If you weren't watching last season, when I took out Toothy McGrins, you're gonna see it this season again. And if you didn't see it last season, you're gonna see it this season. If you did see it last season, well, I mean, you know, I love killing sharks. What can I say? So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab a stone, and if you see them, basically you kill them, and then you got a couple of hours of game time where you could go get your stuff without interruption. I'm also curious if you could get leather from the sharks. I know you guys are probably all telling me right now in the comments, but again, I can't read your comments because you know the video's still going. So bear with me, and we're gonna find out if we can skin a shark possibly today. So let's go ahead and make the refined pick. So just go ahead and take that. I think we're at about 16 on us now. Alright, guys, let's go. Let's see if we can go underwater and get some clay. Alright. Let's go ahead and save the game, too. Always save the game. Especially when you're going out, you know, into the freaking water like this, man. Always save your game, man. Do yourself the favor. You'll thank me. So here we go. Let's, I did see some wrecks over here. So I'm going to come on over in this area and just, like, kind of look around before I go out looking for the clay. Looks like there's nothing in that one. Let's see what we got over here. Looks like there's one underwater over there that looks pretty interesting. Oh, we got some clay right here. So let's come in the water. Now, Toothy's gonna sense us pretty much right away. So we just need to keep a lookout for when he gets here. And in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and hammer this thing up. Now, every time you hammer a piece, go ahead and pick the piece up right away. And keep a lookout for Toothy. For those of you wondering who I'm talking about, maybe you're not quite, you know, getting the joke. Toothy is Toothy McGrins, and it is the tiger shark that comes along. You're going to see a couple sharks near the islands. One is I think someone said a reef shark, and then you're going to get the tiger shark, and the tiger shark is the one who is going to attack, and he's going to be the one you want to take out if you see him, and you will. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of surprised he's not here yet, to be honest. Plus, I keep thinking I'm hearing the shark, because the shark makes a really distinct, like, sound, but it's also a bit of a sound that you make yourself when you're underwater. It's kind of... And that clay resource is done. I missed a piece of clay out of it because, I don't know, it went somewhere and I couldn't find it. I will look one more time, but I'm not going to spend a ton of time out here on it. Okay, now anytime I'm out here exploring a wreck, if I get Toothy McGrins giving me trouble, I usually just ignore them. So, it's a little deeper than they usually are. Should not be a problem. Okay, quick look. Not bad, I guess. And now we got to go inside. All right. Now we got to go inside, which is going to be a little bit tougher, but that is okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay, there should be some nice goodies in here. Not what I'm looking for. And I'm drowning, but that's okay. I'll be alright. Should we try and kill him? Let's try and kill him. I'm gonna kill him because he's pissing me off. And you're freaking toast, my friend. Let me just put this down and save the game. And then I'm coming at you, bro. I'm coming at you, Toothy. This is a new Toothy. He wasn't the same Toothy from last season. So he doesn't know what I can do. Alright, Toothy, let's dance. Let's dance, my friend. You want to play? We can play. There wasn't anything good in that wreck either. I'm going to take out my frustrations on Toothy. Come on. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? There he is. Come on, buddy. Suck it, shark! Oh. Pick that one back up. Oh, no! Oh, I thought the stingrays are supposed to hurt you. Someone said that you don't stay away from the stingrays, but I just rubbed up against one and he didn't do crap. Come on. Oh, got you in the shin. Do sharks have shins? No. Probably I would say that's his tail. Come on, dick. Get back here. Come on, you're bad. You're bad. There's a wreck right there I gotta explore. Come on, man. There you are. Get back here. Get back here, you dirty, rotten shark. Damn. Man, this guy's taking a beating. Man. Die! Yes! Finally. Now come up on land so I can cut you open. Oh god, I'm doing the flying problem. Shit! I wonder if I hurt my leg. I can't tell. Yeah, there's a thing where if you drag things, that used to be a big problem. Like back in the day when this game first came out, if you drag stuff, you'd end up like flying if you did it wrong. And then of course when you land, it hurt your leg. I don't think my leg's hurt though, because I didn't see anything about my leg being hurt, and I think it would have told me. All right, so let's gut this sucker. Come to Papa. Yeah, we can skin him. Oh, you do get shark skin. Cool, that is awesome. I'm really happy about that because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you would get shark skin. So that's really good. So that's more leather. So I don't need boars. I don't need boars at all, actually. Boars are actually kind of useless, to be honest. I would say it's easier to kill sharks than boars. I had a really hard time killing boars last time. So let's go ahead and gut them up and call it a video. So I would say this is a pretty successful episode 1. We found our home. We got leather. We got the pickaxe. The only thing we didn't find was the barrels. I was hoping to find the barrels. I know I said I was going to make a crappy raft out of sticks, but I decided against it. So what I want now is barrels. I just want barrels. And honestly, I think... Is it getting dark? I kind of want to check the other wreck now because I will have some time to myself. By the way, look at all the meat I'm getting. I will have some time to myself now without having to worry about sharks. So I should really take advantage of the situation. Oh, there he goes. So let's actually check that next wreck and then call it a video. And I really got to be quick here. So let me just drop this on the ground. Drop this. It's fine. Drop those. Drop those. Let's go out here. We really should not have any more sharks in the area for a couple of game hours. It doesn't last that long. But, you know, I'll take what I can get. Oh, that's nice. So we do have some. Basically, the way I want to build my raft is I want it to be at least a 3x3 base, and I'm probably going to make it even bigger than that. But the 3x3 base will be barrels in the middle with tires on the outside. So I actually don't want to use those tires until I find barrels. That is a nice find right there. Okay, let's get out of here. Try not to drown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we're full, aren't we? Alright, whatever. Let's get on up here, drop this stuff off, and I'm going to finish this on video. I don't like looting stuff off video, so we're just going to drop this stuff over here, and I will organize off camera. That light is actually a really, really nice find, and the reason it's a nice find is because it was really dark. It was really dark last night. It was in here. Oh, label maker. That's a nice find, too. Okay, so we're finding some nice stuff here. That's good. Good, good, good. Let's finish this one up. Okay, it was in this one, right? Yeah. There might be some more in there. Let's go take one more look. Nah. I don't think there's any more. Alright, guys. Well, we got a pickaxe, we got leather, we got tons of leather or hide to turn into more leather. So our leather situation is completely awesome. That's it, guys. I think this is an incredibly awesome start, and that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.